Silly churl, Billy churl, silly...
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us, as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't... Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came... Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like...
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something...
Nouvelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilette in person.
If you say so, but... Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Huh?
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte? Who's her friend, and what are they chatting about?
Please, with the cherry on top, Charlotte! Journalist extraordinaire! Please tell me you're joking! I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be! I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan. I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom.
I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine, Pauline. I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us. Funnily enough, but to our surprise, in truth, since we read, so I knew.
Uh-oh. Hey, Charlotte!
Traveler, Paimon! I was in the area. She read an article inspired by. She was hoping I could, but unfortunately.
This is a new situation for us. It's such a pity.
Wait, Miss Lapine, Pauline!
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamek. Head that way, I won't have to repay my debts.
Whoa! There's no need to go that. Actually, instead of going, it's. Okay.
Not anymore. It's not just my life.
Don't despair. This prototype you've given me, the camera, the rapid focal length adjustment, is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media. So your research efforts, Absolutely. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
I can't believe it. If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big-ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards. Oh, maybe I should consider taking out another loan. That way, I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
Come on! Stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense in putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Can you believe her? She just ran off. Paimon's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out. But don't you worry. I'm gonna write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly. Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take the... It takes the right person...
Thanks a lot, What a nice
You're welcome! The boundaries between real news reports... Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss...
Given that we've already
I do indeed have the situation... If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a
No, we shouldn't.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Oh! yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off. That is something
Now then, you have come
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, As you surmised, understanding Child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the Fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to
So maybe that's not very likely.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of... The details are special... I was only willing to share the...
So
Yes, this was my... The knave did not...
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, and secondly...
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that we will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too...
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude. Oh, no need to thank me for it.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too? No Fanta, thank you! That cake was pretty good. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been... But he...
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking storm?
Hey! You can't...
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to... calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long... Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no. Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're... Oh.
You mean Paimon really did something that's... Sorry.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, right. There's still a chance.
About that.
Oh, it's nothing He was awarded the... On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him.
You make...
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to...
All right, you got...
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going! Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Huh?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful.
Ooh!
Utilizing both the... But do not worry. Oh, and there's one more...
Yeah,
Correct. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fort. All right.
don't worry.
Good.
Please follow me.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood. Monsieur Nervala. Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows? It might help your professional reputation.
And even if I did...
Oh, she's got a...
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here.
Okay, let me see.
That would be a...
Let me confirm eating a cake.
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervala gave us?
Just looking at the charges. And considering how fond Lady Furina is, now I've seen everything. Please stand in front of the...
Oh, all right.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the travel.
Save it. Not like a...
So...
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupon?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting... Mora means nothing. Coupons can get...
So, credit...
It's not as simple as that. No matter how much money everyone starts, I guess that's the real... And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away... Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons. I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you can—
Almost there. It's down through here.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the fortress of... Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Oh, right. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed. Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done...
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as... When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuville...
Wait!
The seafloor, and as you can see, committing a crime...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Oh, greetings, my good fellow.
My
So this...
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon, he... Ah, I see. In that case...
I admit... I had no idea.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunities. Well, I believe that concludes the...
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you...
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but... Well, then... But... Now, we've arrived at a very important place.
Welfare mule?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup for fish like you. It was only now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no...
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be. But trade is... If nobody could eat... So...
Your Grace's reason... Whatever the case, hard work...
Right! Oh, wait, no. We should have dropped...
Let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices...
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So...
No, actually. Of course, the fee...
Oh.
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and...
Oh, no.
A reasonable guess.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Can't touch me! Make my escape.
What time indeed? Time waits...
Jeez.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. In the Fortress of Maripede, criminals use...
The productions?
Not necessarily.
Wow.
The fact that the As for what we... Therefore, there's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't...
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh?
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a...
Not yet. Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all...
Since you seem to have...
Oh, Then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you.
Oh, so the tour part...
I believe I've already covered the I seldom conduct. Then let's head back to the coupon cafe.
You should at least try to be excited. And away I go! I'm out of here! What do you think of the food? Does it meet your... Wow! It looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day? Oh, isn't that...
It actually
Oh, yes. Paimon, excuse me. He seems happy.
sounds like
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
no news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meripede independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide... Monsieur Neuvillett's character is unimpeachable. In light of that, in fact, after this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Make my escape.
Grab yourself a book.
Taxi! I'm out of here! Make my escape.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about, your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Whew. So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, even though the Duke didn't... We are criminals. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things? Yeah, maybe something like, hey, Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Nervalette, right? So, we at least need to try. But you mean... Yeah, but fortunately, we worked so hard to help. Oh, right! Lenny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? It looks like a magician's... It was nice to... What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on this... If you say... Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Hey, come...
Hey, lazy bones. What are you
And away I go!
Let's come up with some fun activities.
Ah, you...
Yep, we just...
Don't interrupt me when I'm...
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully. Working around these machines can be very... Anyway, the Fortress of Meropee doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines.
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit.
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Stabilize!
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer. Okay, you got this. Great! Now we can report back to the
Huh. Alright, I'll pass you for now.
he Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Learn the safety rules by...
Where could he be?
Hey, over here. Oh, you...
Oh, you little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean the... Now hurry up and tell us.
Sadly, even the...
And then?
Next, I invite...
My brother was
It really isn't that bad.
Yep, we should...
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to
Indeed. So we were instructed... As for what some even... The House of the Hearth has... But recently, we believe that this is a direct provocation. And it's the reason Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does...
Father has her...
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meripede, and...
So it's all...
Well...
Bingo! Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to work. Father used it...
Sometimes...
Of course.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel...
I wouldn't go that far. Father just... Even though we have different objectives, as you know...
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny see...
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to... Or...
Lynette!
It's okay to open up a little.
I was prepared. Since Lynette... Most people just... You should be aware...
Forbidden.
Good. Oh, look...
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! missing. But
You think so, mate? If I had a coup, seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up. If you take things at face value. Everyone's what they don't. The truth is,
huh?
not everyone.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, you mean that if there really are? In that case, would you?
Come on, mate. This is valuable information.
Paimon understands, but...
Yeah. Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly caught. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me V-Doc.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Yeah. It might be a good place, but... Make my escape. So Paimon just but oh, they weren't Are you awake, traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have maybe the vision connected child's consciousness to yours and our So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where child went? Huh. What's more important now is that it's the start of it. What's the plan for today? Let's go!
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's away. Your job, you step on the
I'm on speed. But after so many shifts...
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you...
Oh!
I've been working here for a...
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief. Alright, Chief, we'll be sure...
Did you just ask? Pretty sure... Truth is,
Huh?
well, it's usually not that if you work continuous, then something bad will. If I knew that.
You mean...
There's actually they say that there was a work one time. He tried to test his limits and he disappeared.
What the... How could...
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones.
Wait. Are you... Huh?
Oh? You...
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Whoa! Paimon's gonna take her time and savor. What would you like to do this? Since we have to... Go!
Sorry, I don't know. Well, shh.
I'm not very...
Oh,
No need...
sorry. I couldn't help but... Oh, it's hard to say.
Wait.
Oh, I'm always into... What? Please.
Make my escape. And away I go!
Hey! It's the travel... Just like his grace said.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those?
Make my escape. Make my escape. And away I go!
Oh, wonderful.
Paimon likes have you also?
No, I was just slacking off. My brother is still obsessed. Oh, before I forget.
Huh?
I've been here
Aw, that's... Make my escape. Oh, you want... Okay. Seems we had a... What do you have? Let's go!
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Oh?
Sure. Nice! Ooh. That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it? Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Wait a sec. Oh, but it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafe. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor? Well... Paimon wondered... Wait! What? What no? Is this stuff? What do you think is going... No, stop right there, Paimon. Hey! Hey, Woolsey! Have a moment?
Hmm? The meat?
What you... Yeah. What would you